This is Ron Turner of FrontRunner 2020. Welcome to this episode titled Establishing a Candidate Presence Online. Before we start the program, let me say a few words about our purpose. We launched this series to support and encourage those on the journey towards elected office and in your campaigns for office. We aim to present relevant programming for those aspiring to run so you can lay the groundwork and be prepared. In addition, some of our programs are focused on strategies and tactics for use during your campaign. You'll see that we emphasize marketing and building your brand as core strategic components. There are many things you can do before you announce your candidacy that will enhance your potential and eliminate obstacles that may get in your way. We recognize this as a matter of personal growth and a calling. Please tell us what you need to be more successful, and we'll plan future programs around your feedback. Shane Daly is a web developer and programmer with a strong focus on search engine optimization and marketing. Shane has volunteered for several local and issues-based campaigns. He designed and maintains the OnlineCandidate.com platform. He is also the author of articles at OnlineCandidate.com, as well as the candidate training website, OnlineCandidateResources.com. This program focuses on what you should do to influence what people see, hear, and read about you on the web. We will present the framework for creating an online identity and a personal brand. Shane will show you how to establish website profiles and tie those profiles together to dominate search results about you. The second half hour will be devoted to your questions. Shane, are you ready to begin?
Yes, I am, Ron. Thanks. All set?
Yes, let's go.
All right. So, a political campaign, no matter how small, can't ignore the influence of the Internet, its ability to build a volunteer base, provide a fundraising platform, and to boost voter support. Until a few years ago, online campaigning generally consisted of creating a basic campaign website and then advertising that site online and offline. Bandwidth wasn't widely available for video advertising, and social media was too small and fragmented to be of much use in building support. So while a campaign website is still the hub of a candidate's online presence, the work really begins on a much more personal level. So, the value of social networks. The Internet allows candidates to make personal connections with voters quickly, easily, and inexpensively. Through social networking, you'll get to know many people, and even more people will get to know you. You can directly interact with more people online than you ever can at a campaign event or even going door to door in your district. So the value in building an online network is that you can start slow and go as deep as you want. You can start by putting basic information about yourself on the web and connect your online profiles with other people you know. As your network develops, you can use these connections to build relationships and to start a conversation with others. The end purpose of engaging with others online is to get people, voters, to know, like, and trust you. So ultimately, you're going to be asking others to act on your behalf. The individuals with whom you've built a relationship with will be called upon to give money, donate time, spread the word, and then finally, vote for you. So as a candidate, you'll want influence over what people see, hear, or read about you on the web. And to do that, you're going to need an online identity. So your goal is to create a personal brand. And that means getting yourself, your histories, and goals out there on the web. So the ultimate goal here is search result page domination. And that means that when someone searches your name, that person will find positive information that you want people to see in the top search results. And by dominating these search results, you can push down and make any unfavorable material about you that much harder to find. So the first step is to create personal profiles on several free social networks and resume websites. And these profiles will reside on sites that are popular, have a high search engine authority, and tend to rank well for personal name searches. There's a lot of websites that fit this criteria, but we're going to start with the following sites. It's going to be Google Profiles, LinkedIn, ZoomInfo, Visual CV, Names.com, and DandyID.com. So I'm going to give you now just a brief overview of these sites. So we'll start with Google Profiles. Google, as you probably know, it's a 1,000-pound gorilla in search. Google Profile allows you to create a public profile to display your information to the world. Google Profile listings are usually returned in the results at the bottom of the first page of relevant searches. Google Profiles also enables you to add external links to your profile. And this profile is important as you'll later use this account for other Google services in your campaign, such as Webmaster Tools, Analytics, and Pay-per-click. LinkedIn.com, LinkedIn, their networking audience tends to be more business professionals, but the site can be used by people in any field. So with a LinkedIn profile, you can post your resume information and link with others. It's not a site where you're likely to campaign, but more of a place to lay groundwork before your campaign is launched. So in 2008, LinkedIn added company profiles. And these profiles, the company profiles, they're useful for finding and connecting with influential people in your business community. ZoomInfo is a popular site that extracts information about people and companies from publicly available online sources. It automatically compiles that data into easy-to-search profiles. If you go to that site and you search for your name, if it appears as a search result, you can claim your profile and update the listing. If it's not available, you can create a new profile about yourself. VisualCV.com is a site designed primarily for job seekers. But for you, it can provide another place for a professional profile. Visual CV provides an online resume generator that includes all the components of a traditional resume along with add-ons like images, videos, and links. And best of all, you can share that profile with a shortened vanity link. Names.com is designed to create a personal branding profile. Names is a professional networking platform that allows you to find and discover connections based on similar backgrounds and reputations. Your profile can be made visible to search engines, and it also has a real-time monitoring tool so you can keep an eye on what's being said about you online across various sources such as blogs, news sites, and social networks. Finally, Dandy ID lets you collect all of your online profiles in one convenient place. Setting up an account on this site helps you cross-link your profiles and helps them become more relevant for searches related to your name. And by creating profiles on these sites, you can start to brand yourself and begin to network with others. And the sites listed here are inclusive, and depending on your personal and professional status, you may want to create personal profiles on industry-related sites or even local community websites. There are other services like Claim.io, which will help you register your name and claim your vanity URLs and insert your messaging and logo across some top social media and social networking sites. This is useful for businesses, but if you plan to have a real high-profile campaign, you may want to consider this option as well. Where possible, you'll want to use a consistent name throughout your profiles, preferably one that will match what your name will be on the ballot. So in time, these profiles will begin to appear in searches related for your name in the search engines. You link your profiles together wherever possible. Names is very good for this purpose. And later in the campaign, you'll use these profiles to link to your campaign website and related campaign material to help give that material a boost in traffic, search engine rankings, and in depth of credibility.
That's a great rundown, Shane. And as we always do in our program, this is actionable information. So why don't you tell them their homework?
Okay, your homework here is to create the profiles on the sites we just discussed, complete them as much as you can, and then you're going to try to cross-link those profiles where possible. Each one of these sites is different, and there's opportunities for, to build in the cross-links, where you can.
Right. Very good. Okay, so everybody do that. I hope you've made good notes, and you can refer back to our website and the videos and stuff once those get up there. And now the dark side of social media.
Yes, the dark side. Do you currently maintain a Facebook or a Twitter account? Do you have an old MySpace page somewhere out there? Do you ever post comments on online forums under your own name? And if you've ever done any of these things, you've left behind all kinds of digital footprints that can come back to bite you when you start running for political office. Now, a lot of young people are more willing to put personal information online simply because they've been exposed to social media earlier in life. Freewheeling kids who started publishing online only a few years ago can find themselves today older, wiser, and now dealing with the consequences of their online social activities. More and more candidates running for office today are dealing with this issue. So racy photos, crazy party shots, video clips, news articles, and discussion board comments can remain online for years. Often when these digital artifacts are discovered, political opponents use these items out of context, or even in context, as the case may be. And this can leave candidates confronting a sticky issue. So basically, no amount of detergent can provide a digital scrubbing. Deleting online pages and accounts won't make information go away. A saved screenshot, a digital photograph on a hard drive, or even an archive page on wayback.org can exist somewhere, waiting to pop up again. So trying to delete old profiles and files after they're discovered can only inflame an issue and make it seem like a candidate's trying to hide something. As we've seen several examples of this in recent months and years. Users often have a false sense of control by relying too much on privacy controls within their accounts. So use this rule of thumb. Consider anything you post online will eventually be made public and could potentially be used against you by a political opponent. If you're not comfortable with anyone now or in the future seeing certain material about you, then do not post it online.
And another homework assignment.
Okay, here's your homework assignment. Early on, way early, as soon as you can, you're going to check your existing online material. If you have accounts already in place, you're going to want to update and edit them. You know, it might mean maybe updating the photo or changing a few things. And change what you can early on, as early as possible, preferably before you start campaigning. And now, in the future, be careful with what you post going forward.
Right,
especially
right.
as you get closer to your campaign and beyond.
And I would
Don't try
emphasize,
to clean it up after the fact.
Right. Yeah, to kind of just reinforce what Shane is saying is, yeah, do it early because otherwise it makes you look worse if you do it kind of after someone notices. And now there's a question we'd like to ask you to kind of get an idea of the audience. What social media websites do you currently use? And you can select more than one: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or none. What social media websites do you currently use? Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or none? So I am going to close this now. Looks like we have the answers that we need. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, close. And now I'm going to share the results on the screen. There you go, Shane. What do you think?
Oh, wow. It looks like a lot of people are already online there. So the best thing is, at this point, go into Facebook, make sure your account's clean. If you can, try to, update your profile. In LinkedIn, obviously that's probably pretty good. Take a look at that. Twitter, there isn't much you can really do about that, but going forward, keep your posts clean and try not to get into trouble.
There you go. And now Shane's going to take us through, each of those one by one, starting with Facebook.
Okay, well, it looks like most people are already on Facebook, so some of this might be a little familiar. Okay, so creating a Facebook account. Facebook has become a real popular place for campaigns, political parties, and nonprofit groups for them to build support and promote themselves online. This free site's great for sharing news, photos, links, and videos. Facebook is the most popular social network today with over 800 million users at the time of this writing. It might actually be 900 million by now, I'm not sure. But it keeps growing.
Yeah.
If you're running for office, maintaining a presence on Facebook is critical because for many people, or voters, Facebook's become the de facto internet. Creating a Facebook account's simple. Once you've filled out the registration form and confirmed your email address, you can check to see if any of your friends are on, by providing your email or instant messenger username and password. And this is an optional step, and you can skip this if you're not comfortable giving up your passwords. When others accept your friend invitations, you'll be able to see their Facebook information and follow any updates they make, and they'll be able to do the same with you. When you fill out your profile, you can optionally include information about the city you live in and where you went to school. Joining the network for your city is another way to find people who are already using the service. If you plan to use Facebook, start your profile early, which it looks like most of the people here today have already done. Build up your network of friends and use the platform to communicate with them. It's better to do this long before you launch your official campaign so you get an idea of how Facebook works, and this also gives you time to build a following. Right? You can also any politician can also create what's called an official Facebook page. In most cases, you'll want to create an official organization page and not a community page.
And let me emphasize this, Shane. Sorry to interrupt, but
Sure.
This is just like something that's a pet peeve for me is, you know, sometimes people are using their personal pages and don't go ahead and set this up. So I just want to emphasize this is different in addition to your personal profile, and very important is that you want to set up a page for the campaign.
Right, exactly. And you can only create an official campaign page if you're the candidate or an authorized person on that staff. Because Facebook will remove fake pages, and you may find if you create a fake page, that person will find their Facebook account disabled. And unlike a basic profile, like a personal profile, Facebook pages are available to everyone on the internet by default. So any person on Facebook can connect with your page by liking it, and in doing so, they'll receive future updates about the page in their news feed, and they'll be able to comment and interact on that page, and to share your updates or your campaign updates with their own friends. This is where Facebook becomes viral.
Yep. So Twitter next. Should I change the slide?
Yes.
Okay, Twitter.
I was going to say, are there any questions, but we're holding them off. Okay.
Yeah.
Creating a Twitter account. Twitter, which a lot of people on tonight are already on, is a popular service that allows you to blog in a micro format by using 140-word tweets. Anyone can follow the posts of other users, and Twitter's become a very popular tool for individuals, businesses, and, of course, politicians. Many news organizations follow political Twitter accounts, so it's a fast and easy way to broadcast messages. Some people tweet trivia, such as what they've had for lunch or dinner. Others share valuable information and use it to engage in dialogue. As a candidate, you'll want to avoid posting the trivia. You'll want to focus on commenting on relevant issues, sharing politically relevant information, and making personal comments that help others, again, get to know, like, and trust you. You need a critical mass of followers before Twitter's networking value really starts to work. Like Facebook, you want to start the process early, and many politicians use Twitter to keep followers up to date, to promote new links to campaign material, news coverage, and advertising. You can search out and follow a few politicians to get a feel for how Twitter works and what's commonly tweeted. You can partially automate your tweets by tying in your blog or Facebook updates so they automatically post to your Twitter account. As your online presence grows, this can help save time and help leverage your content.
There you go. And next, YouTube.
Okay, YouTube. Owned by Google, YouTube's a popular video sharing website. Users can upload, share, and view videos. Creating a YouTube account is free and simple. You just need to provide some basic information and create a username and password. You should plan to reserve an account in your name, even if you don't plan to use video. This will prevent other people from taking that name and perhaps doing nefarious things with it. So if you do have an account, once you've uploaded some videos, you can share and embed those videos in your campaign website and in your Facebook page. You can promote your campaign videos by sending links to supporters and also to your local news media. YouTube provides metrics so you can see how many times your video has been viewed. And while small campaigns might not have a huge amount of traffic, even that small amount of exposure can be effective. You can even customize your campaign YouTube. There's custom YouTube channels. Customizing your campaign YouTube channel is a great way to brand your campaign with viewers when they visit your video pages. Creating a custom look isn't very difficult either. And with any video that you make, if you choose to make them, be sure to end everyone with a promotional message or a call to action of some type.
Yeah, good point. And I can tell you all from my own experience that the video stuff is a lot easier to do than it used to be. I mean, you use your iPhone or, flip camera or anything. So don't be afraid of that. Just jump right into YouTube. It's very powerful. Okay, so creating a Flickr account for photo sharing.
Yep, this is pretty quick here. Flickr is a popular photo sharing site that allows you to upload digital photos, sort them, and organize them into albums. It's a great way to help organize your campaign images, syndicate, and share them with others. There's two versions of Flickr, the basic version and the pro version. In order to sign up for Flickr, you have to create a Yahoo ID, or you can register using a Google or a Facebook account. The pro accounts, which are currently $24.95 a year, allow for unlimited uploads and storage, 20 megabytes per photo, unlimited sets and collections, access to your original files, statistics on your account, ad-free browsing and sharing, and unlimited video uploads. So Flickr can be very useful if you have, say you have some restrictions on your website, or you don't want to, have custom software installed to put, photo albums, that sort of thing. Flickr is very good at organizing that. You can embed your albums into your website or wherever you want.
Yeah, that's great. And just sort of one comment about the names. We've got all these places you want to set up accounts, and that's kind of like what I recommend is make that a project, maybe one afternoon, is search and go back and forth between the different ones to find one common version of your name that is available in all the places, so it's easier for people to find you and your brand is reinforced.
Yep, good point.
So now this is something, folks, when Shane was telling me about it, where I'm way behind, and well, I'm getting ahead of myself here, lost my place. Okay, so all right, homework. There you go. Reserve. I guess I kind of tipped that one already. Any more comments you want to say about the homework, Shane?
No, you just want to, reserve your social networking accounts, early on. If you start actually using the accounts, you want to keep them going so they don't look like they're abandoned. So if you're going to use them, make sure you plan to continue to use them throughout your campaign. Otherwise, just reserve them and leave them,
Yeah. Good. Yeah, because you're right. It looks bad when you look at something and the most recent post is a year old. Okay, so then now it's time for another polling question that we wanted to ask, and that is, how soon before your campaign do you plan to start your online efforts? 1 month? 3 months, 6 months, a year or more? How soon before your campaign do you plan to start your online efforts? 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year or more? So we're giving some time for responses here. I see them clicking in. All right, 30 seconds. All right, still movement here. People are still coming in. 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year or more. Looks like we're kind of stable there. So I'm going to go ahead and close it now. Last chance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close and share. So there you go. Shane, what do you make of that?
It's pretty evenly split. I would say, my personal advice is to start as early as you can, as far out as you can, in order to build the momentum you want, the followers and that sort of thing, because those people that are followers early on are the people that are going to be the first people to be aware of when you launch your campaign. website when you make your big announcements. So, 6 months, a year or more is good. 1 month or even 3 months, it's probably not enough time to get a lot of momentum. You're definitely going to want to do what you can, but in 3 months, you'll start to build up your momentum. But by that time, you may already have the election, maybe election day by that time. So I would say, at least 6 months. We can start a year or more, even better.
There you go. Yeah, and that's kind of part of the reason that this program exists is to encourage people, if you're running and going to run for office in 2014, be working on this stuff now. So let's kind of go into the next topic, and this is where I kind of got ahead of myself here, is that when Shane started telling me about bookmarking, I realized that, that's something where I've kind of fallen behind in that world. And if any of you need to learn about this, then pay attention to what he has to say about bookmarking. This is very powerful stuff.
Okay, great. Thanks for the intro on that, Ron. Here we go. This is where we're going to use bookmarking to tie everything together. So now once you've created your online and social media profiles, your work isn't done. To help push those profiles to appear as the search results related to your name, you're going to want to build links from other sites to those pages. Just to put it simply, links act like votes on the web. And the more links that point to a web page, the more likely that web page will appear in search results for keyword phrases related to that page. And one way to build those additional links to your web content, your profiles, is through social bookmarking accounts. Now, social bookmarking is a method for web users to organize, store, manage, and search for resources online. Users save links to web pages that they want to remember and or share. Most bookmarking sites have browser links or plugins that people can use to easily save links. Regular bookmarking of content has several benefits. One, the material that's bookmarked tends to be found and indexed by search engines quickly. That means if you create new content, such as a new web page or press release, if it's bookmarked, it'll be found and indexed faster than it'll be found and indexed much faster that way. And you're also building links to bookmark content too. This will help that content rank higher for relevant searches. And three, bookmark material can be shared with others, which can increase your overall exposure. So now a couple of the more popular bookmarking sites include Delicious.com, Diigo, Diigo.com, I don't know how to pronounce it, I've only read it, Faves.com, and JumpTags.com. Note that you can also bookmark to social media sites like Facebook and Twitter. It's a similar process, but with Facebook and Twitter, your bookmarks are shared with your network. So what content should you bookmark? Generally, you're going to want to bookmark everything that's campaign related. This can include new website pages, press release, campaign videos, news articles, blog posts, candidate profiles, campaign profiles, positive issue related material. And you don't just have to limit this to your own campaign material. If there's something that's negative about your opponent, be sure to bookmark that material too, because what can push up the good for you can push up the bad for your opponent. So if several members of your campaign create their own accounts, the overall bookmarking effect can also be multiplied. Now here's where you can leverage. Now I'm going to talk about how you can leverage your bookmarking abilities. There's actually hundreds of bookmarking sites out on the web. And the reason why I picked these sites is for one special reason. These sites allow you to import existing bookmarks. So here's what you do. First, bookmark everything to Delicious.com. Then use the export and backup bookmarks through your account settings. This will allow you to save a backup file of all your Delicious.com bookmarks to your computer. Then you can import that bookmark file directly into the other accounts on Diigo, Faves, and JumpTags. This will save you a lot of time, especially when you're doing your initial content bookmarking. And if you use this technique, you can get into the habit of regularly importing new bookmarks throughout the campaign. So you can do that every week or two, and just import all the new bookmarks of everything that you've had for during that time period into the other bookmark accounts.
That is a very good tip, and this kind of brings us up to the end. So I'm going to ask, go to Shane's summary slide, and then y'all, if you have any more questions to submit, I'm organizing the ones that I have now, and you can type in some more, and we'll do that very soon.
Okay. So as a wrap-up, now you've created your personal online profiles, you have your social media accounts, and now you've tied them all together with a smart linking strategy. So with a little time, your search results for your name should contain several of the items that you've created. And so then just also to summarize, you're going to want to start your online presence as soon as possible. Create your personal profile accounts and your bookmarking and social networking accounts. Then you're going to want to cross-link your profiles as much as possible. Engage your audience and bookmark all the relevant content for faster indexing and search engine relevance.
Very good. So Shane, are you ready for some questions now?
Sure.
That's great. Well, thanks for an awesome presentation. Okay, everybody, as I explained in the beginning, I've been reviewing and organizing the questions as they've come in during the presentation. And you may continue to submit questions through the questions pane. Simply type in the box and click send. If you have a question that you'd rather discuss with Shane personally, he can be reached through the channels that you see on the screen, either of the websites that he operates, as well as Facebook and Twitter. And I will then now go to our first question. We have some interesting ones, and Shane, there have been some people interested in your thoughts on Google Plus. So as I get things set up, kind of go ahead and collect your thoughts on Google Plus. Ron, I'm gonna put you on here, and we'll make sure that your microphone works. I'm gonna unmute you now. Ron, go ahead. You're on the air.
Okay. Yes, I'm just curious about using Google Plus as well as the other social media.
Okay, sure. I'll start with Google Plus. Google Plus launched last summer, and it did start out very large, and a lot of the people that were on it were much more technical people. At the time, I took kind of a wait-and-see approach to see where it was going, because Google has had a history of launching some things that don't actually work out. In fact, they recently closed out Google Buzz, which was their initial social media program at the time, a few years back. Today, it doesn't look like Google Plus is really going that well. In fact, I actually tweeted about that the other day, just saying it seems like Google Plus is kind of dead. A lot of the news now is that it's just not ready for prime time at this point. And the thing is, you really want to focus your social media on where the voters are. And right now, I wouldn't recommend spending much or any time with Google Plus, because I don't see that the value's there. You have limited resources, so you got to go where you can get the most bang for your buck and for your time.
Great, thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ron. Thanks for asking the question. Linda, you're up next. Linda has a question about cross-posting, and I think that's kind of a good topic in general, and I'll let her ask her specific question about cross-posting, and then kind of I kind of like your comments overall about tools and recommendations and pros and cons. So, Linda, I've unmuted you. You can go ahead and ask Shane your question.
How do you get your Facebook updates over to Twitter and vice versa?
There's a number of different ways you can do that. There's I want to say plugins, but they're not plugins on Facebook. There are a couple tools on Facebook that let you do that. There are a number of different ways that you can share. Actually, one of my favorite ways is to actually use the blog, to use like a blog post, if you have a blog, you use the RSS feed, and you can set that up for you, like say WordPress, to update your Facebook, and from there you can tie in your Facebook to Twitter. I don't have the specifics right now. Now I do want to actually say that as far as tying your accounts together, sometimes if you do tie in, say, Facebook to Twitter, what you post on Facebook might not actually translate very well into Twitter, simply because Facebook, you have more space, you can put a link and a little picture. Twitter, you're limited to 140 characters. So generally, I mean, you can tie things together in a number of different ways. You might want to consider just posting specifically to each account separately, just to make them, to optimize them for each account.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you, Linda.
Yeah, there are a number of ways you can do it. You can tie Facebook to Twitter, Twitter to Facebook. It's not that difficult, but there are different ways. But you might want to consider, you know, how you do it depending on what you're posting as well. So.
Yeah. My personal opinion is that I don't really like it, because I've seen some people that automated that, and you know, each environment is a little bit different, and so you know, maybe a little, even if you're putting the same content, it might be a different, you might edit it differently for the different environments.
Yes, if you were to tie them together, I would say, depending on how often you tweet it, maybe Twitter to Facebook, or your blog to Facebook. But trying to tie too many together, that could be a recipe for some odd things showing up on different platforms.
Okay. Well, apparently I'm not the only one who is a novice with bookmarking. Johnny has some questions about that, and wants to ask you a question. So I'm going to unmute her and let her ask her question about bookmarking. Go ahead, Johnny.
Oh, thanks, Ron. Hey, Shane, thanks for being with us tonight.
Oh, welcome. Thank you.
Man, have you given us a lot of stuff to think about. That bookmarking business, I did not even know about that. I never even heard of that. How does that happen? I mean, can you explain that a little bit more? I know there are these different sites. I wrote the different sites down. So if I go to those and I want to bookmark those to my other stuff, and I come up on a search engine somewhere, is that how that works? Can you go over that a little bit more?
Yeah,
I'm totally interested in that.
Bookmarking accounts started, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. It started off as a way for people to organize their bookmarks. I mean, I'll tell you a dirty little secret. I don't actually use the bookmark accounts for anything other than to bookmark my material. Now, the thing about the bookmarking accounts is that the search engines crawl or index those sites repeatedly because they're constantly changing, and they use those to help pick up new links. So that's why if you bookmark to say Delicious or something, it will get found by the search engines very, very quickly, simply for that. I don't really use, I mean, some people use them as a way of storing and organizing bookmarks. I don't. I just create an account. I create a bookmark material, for myself and for my clients and that sort of thing.
Kind of like a cross-reference, maybe.
It is, and for a campaign, it's not something you really want to spend a whole lot of time on. It's not one of those things you want to spend a lot of time on. Like what I would do if I had some things, maybe once every couple of days or maybe every week, bookmark all the stuff that's related to your campaign. That could be press releases that are out, pages on your website, mentions about you on newspaper websites, anything like that. Bookmark them all into Delicious. Boom, it's great. If it's something really important and timely, you might want to bookmark it to Delicious straight away. And then you bookmark those things, export the file like I described, bring them into those other accounts, and that just helps seal the deal. It's some additional low-level links back to that other content. So it's not all about your website. It's about the other things that are related to your campaign.
Right. So that you come up, I believe you said, as a phrase or whatever, in a keyword or whatever in the search engine.
Right. What it's really helping you do is it's helping build a whole web of links and cross-links and material related about you, so that when a candidate either searches for your name or things about you, all this other material, the goal of it is to have those things come up about you so they can read about you, hear about you, and if necessary, maybe push down some negative things about you.
Oh, I have a vision of a huge spider web.
That's kind of what it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much. I really had never heard of that before. That is so interesting. Thank you so very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks for the question, Johnny. And to kind of get towards wrapping things up here as we're approaching the end of the hour, Shane, you had your one slide about the dark side of social media, and
Yes.
there's kind of two comments and questions about that. And so what I'm going to do is, Dave, I'm going to go to you first because Dave has a cautionary tale about that, and then we'll come to you next, Tim, and because Tim has sort of a question more specific to Facebook, but both related to kind of risks. So Dave,
Okay.
first tell us about this colleague of your son's.
Yeah, hi, Ron.
Hi.
My son.
Speak up. Your voice is a little low.
Oh, my son was working in Providence, Rhode Island, and one of his friends called in sick and posted the next day some pictures of what he was doing in New York City on the day he called in sick. The day after that, he was fired.
So there's kind of an obvious one. So that kind of don't do that, right? That's the lesson learned. Okay, so that's cool. So let me go to Tim now, and oh shoot, Tim doesn't. Tim, I should have looked in advance. I don't see your audio. You're on the phone, but you have to put in your PIN. So I'm going to ask your question for you. If you see the PIN in your control panel, you can click the orange arrow. If your control panel is minimized, click the orange arrow to open it up, and you'll see a PIN there. And you can type in the 2-digit PIN followed by the pound sign, and that will enable your microphone. And in the meantime, let me just kind of present the question. Shane, it's can't Facebook be dangerous since you can't control posts? And I guess what came to mind when I saw that question was the idea of how other people can tag you in pictures even if you don't post it. And if Tim meant something different from that, Tim, maybe you can either enter your PIN or type in more clarification for me, but why don't you go ahead and comment on that now, Shane?
Okay, well, here's the thing about candidates and Facebook and social media. As a candidate, you actually become a public figure. So, it's those sorts of things, as far as you're going to have, basically what I'm trying to say is that you're probably going to have people that are going to say nasty things about you online. That could be a whole another conversation of dealing with that and that sort of thing. People are going to say nasty things about you. Maybe they will put up bad pictures of you or something like that from way back when. Or you're not going to be able to control that. As far as social media is concerned, the genie's out of the bottle. If as a candidate you decided you didn't want to have anything to do with social media, you want to completely ignore Facebook, you're free to do that. But the other 800 million people that are online, they're not. They can still talk about you, and they still will talk about you online, post things about you. So if you're not out there, at least with your own message to counter that, you could be in trouble. Unfortunately, if you have a campaign page, yeah, you'll probably get some trolls that say some nasty things about you. You know what, that's fine, because if you, at a rally or anything like that, you're going to get those hecklers and that sort of thing as well. It's just something you have to deal with. One person saying something nasty about you isn't going to tank your campaign. At least it shouldn't.
Okay. Well, I see that Tim has his audio enabled now, so let me unmute you, Tim, and you tell us if Shane answered your question or clarify it if he didn't. Tim? Okay, well, it looks okay from this end, but somehow the microphone isn't working. I'm sorry. I will say something else that I thought about, that maybe this is another interpretation of the question, which is not being able to moderate, because like with a WordPress site, for example, you can moderate the comments, and
Right.
and on Facebook you can't. And so that might be part of the question too, are the benefits of that open conversation enough to offset the risk that someone will say something mean about you?
I would say it should be. If you're out there and engaging the public, again, the whole point, I always go back to this. The whole goal of it is to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. And if what you're putting out there is related to that, and emphasizing that, and emphasizing you as a candidate and your skills and your qualifications and where you stand on things, somebody who, obviously, you're probably going to have at least close to half the people aren't going to be supporting you anyway. So no, I see that it's far more worth it to be out there, and take a few hits. I mean, it's going to happen anyway. And definitely, like say, on a related note to your website, you definitely want to turn off the comments. On your website, that's your website, your message. That's how I feel.
Okay, good point.
But elsewhere, you can't control it.
Yeah, and okay, well, that's great. And Linda's making the comment here, so I could be wrong about the ability she says you can delete comments posted on your page in Facebook, so so I stand corrected.
Yeah, I believe you can. Yeah, and I think you can also at the same time report them to Facebook. So the thing is, though, the problem is, and I've seen this happen, is that you might not find out about the post, or the nasty post until 20 minutes after it happened. By then, 1,000 people could have seen it. So.
Okay.
But, I mean, you might even be careful about getting rid of things that are negative. I mean, sometimes if someone says a nasty comment about you, you might have 5 people underneath it that say something good about you. And in the end, it just makes that other person look kind of small.
Well, there you go. Yeah, and that's probably gets into more art than science, but I'm sure that that's kind of what you counsel your clients on as well, as some of the softer skills and behaviors appropriate to these sites.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just a post. I mean, it's just a post. It's a very small thing. I know it's really tough seeing somebody write something nasty about you online, but in the end, it's really a small thing. And if you think Facebook is bad, you should see what people write about candidates and other people on newspaper websites, on those chat boards. Well,
yeah, you're right. You're right. So it just comes with the territory now, I guess.
Yeah, you need a thick skin. That's why I'm not a candidate.
Yeah, I'll stay backstage myself as well. Okay, so we always like to end on time. My clock shows just a few minutes left here before the top of the hour. I appreciate the participation we got. Shane, a great presentation. Let me give you an opportunity to make some closing comments before we shut this thing down.
Okay, well, thanks for having me on, Ron. It's been great. This is actually my first webinar that I've actually spoken on. Listened to a number of them in the past, but no, it's been great. I appreciate everyone coming in to listen. The questions have been great, and just want to wish everybody the best of luck.
Excellent. That's great. Well, same here, and everybody, let me do a little shameless self-promotion here, frontrunner2020.com. I need more friends on Facebook, folks, so everybody, before you jump up and run to the bathroom, go into Facebook, FrontRunner2020, and like my page, and then to review Shane's presentation, check Tuesday when you get online, the YouTube channel, Frontrunner 2020 TV, and all our archives. This is program number 15. There's a lot of good stuff up there already. Follow us on Twitter, Frontrunner 2020. And then those of you who like podcasts, the audio is in iTunes, and you can subscribe to it right on your iTunes. And that's it. Everyone, have a great night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you.